Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning. If you're an adult and experience recurring symptoms of constipation, you may suffer from irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, IBS-C, or chronic idiopathic constipation, CIC. Speaking to your physician is the first step to gaining a diagnosis and receiving appropriate treatment that helps proactively manage your symptoms. Here with more is gastroenterologist Dr. Samantha Nazareth to give us a gut check on digestive issues that come from overdoing it. With her is IBS patient Blanca. Doctor, what are IBS-C and CIC?
Oh, I know. It's hard to say those 4 letters. IBS-C is irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, and CIC is chronic idiopathic constipation. A mouthful, right? Of course, the two...
Especially this early.
I know, right? The two have components of constipation, as you could tell by the name, IBS-C and CIC, but also knowing that the component of IBS-C that makes it different from CIC is the presence of belly pain and belly discomfort. And these two conditions, they're separate, but they affect so many people. 13 million American adults suffer with IBS-C, and 35 million suffer with CIC.
Doctor, do you have any tips to manage symptoms during the holiday season?
Absolutely. This is a time of overindulgence, right? We're doing so much shopping and eating. And the 3 things that I really wanted to highlight that I always tell my patients: 1, make sure to stay hydrated. I even carry bottles of water around with me just to keep that reminder. 2, increase fiber. I know we've all heard this growing up, but this is especially important around this holiday time as there's so many sweets and treats around us. And 3, get up and moving, making sure that we're not just sitting back watching TV after a long meal. We got to keep moving because that actually keeps everything moving from north to south inside of us as well.
Thank you. Blanca, what prompted you to talk to your physician about your symptoms?
Great question. For me in particular, I had been suffering for 9 years from my symptoms, and I realized that it was something that was taking a lot of time away from my family and from my normal dynamic. And at one point, I just said enough's enough. Even though I was very uncomfortable having the conversation, I did seek assistance from my doctor in particular, where she could help me to get ahead of those symptoms.
Doctor, what treatment is available for adult patients with IBS-C or CIC?
Yeah, there are several treatments available. I've partnered with Allergan and Ironwood, and which is Linzess. That's the #1 prescribed brand for these 2 conditions, CIC and IBS-C. And it's once daily dosing. It's not a laxative. That's something I always get asked about. But understand that there may include some side effects to this drug, which could be diarrhea or gas. But overall, it's something that you have to discuss with your doctor because you have to pair up with someone you trust to discuss the right treatment plan for you.
Blanca, once you were diagnosed, what steps did you take to manage your symptoms on a daily basis?
Great question. So just as Dr. Nazareth said, I was very diligent to increase actually my water intake. Staying hydrated, super important, especially when you're adding fiber, which I did. I added more fiber to my diet. I've always been a very active person, so definitely keep on moving, just like she said, so that your digestive system still works the way that it's supposed to be. So that was, for me, what really helped out.
Doctor, where can our viewers go to learn more?
You can go to the website, the Linzess website, www.linzess.com, and that's spelled LINZESS.com. And if anybody feels like they may be suffering from one of these 2 conditions, IBS-C or CIC, it has a lot of great resources to help educate yourself.
I'd like to thank you both for taking the time to talk with us this morning. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.